edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And for the Pistons, we've got another hometown game here in Detroit.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Edgecombe misses from close range. Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Now, here's Duran. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. That one's not going to go. In the corner, it's Oubre. Embiid the screen. Here's George. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Oh. What a move by PG with the hard finish.
Cunningham for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And Jalen Duran picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Pistons. Here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Now, here's Cunningham. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Pistons passing it around. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Over Cunningham. Maxey, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And Embiid pulls it down. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. The kick out to Cunningham. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
76ers substitution. Number 1, Andre Drummond.
The Pistons leading. Launches a three. And another three for Detroit.
Oh, there is no doubt when Herter pulls up from beyond the arc. 0.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in.
Thompson with it. Now defended by Oubre. Out to Harris. Lets the three fly. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 4. They get it back. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. It's rebounded by Herter. Pass to Duran. Driving in. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And that... Out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Maxey. Nothing on the board. Pass to Grimes. 4 on the clock. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's Sanders. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. Now Grimes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Drummond. And that's a foul. Called on Ron Holland. That's his first foul.
15 seconds.
Here's Maxey. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Sanders with the steal.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
So fast of foot on the run of Sear. Tough to catch.
Maxey on the wing. Scoreless thus far. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Herter. Pass to Holland. Shot clock at 5. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Detroit making a switch.
Substitutions for your Pistons.
1:33 left to play here in the first. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Maxey.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey, is tough to stay with defensively.
.102 left to play in the first quarter. Sanders' shot is off.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
And it's Drummond missing. Pistons leading by 4. Now here's Jenkins. Outside, Green. Pass to Sanders. Some solid defense from Maxey.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Driving the lane. And a missed layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Robinson for 3. No good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Harris inside the line. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Bryant. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They lead by 4. Here's Durant. And Bona with the rebound. Back to George. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Grimes. And it's off from three-point range. Cunningham for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Cunningham's got 8. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, we've seen George finish it so many times. PG, this man gets up with ease.
Cunningham with it. Now defended by Embiid. Shots good by Durant.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Hits it from three-point range. He has 7.
One of the league's best wing shooters. PG provides offense night in and night out.
Here's Durant. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers trailed by 7. Pass to Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Embiid. Defended by Durant.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
Cunningham inside. And Durant slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now, here is Robinson. Here's the 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Thompson. He takes it in, and he can't jam it through. Embiid inside, and there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Right side George. This one for three. Pistons leading by 3. Over in the corner, Sasser. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Sasser's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now Thompson. After the missed 3 from Joel Embiid. Cunningham for 3. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers trailed by 6. Edgecombe with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here is Reed. To the paint. And the dunk by Reed.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution on the floor.
Here's Gordon. He has yet to score. Pass to Maxey. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Sasser can't hit. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 6. Now Drummond. He's covered by Sasser. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
For your Pistons, first squad.
That one is no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's LeVert. 5 to shoot. Here's Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the evening. And the first one drops. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The 76ers trailed by 7. Pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
When holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
LeVert from outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Kept alive. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. From outside, off the mark. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Sanders. And it's Sanders with the finish.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
You can see the IQ from PG there, deciding to keep it off the pitch.
And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. And here's Detroit. They've led by as much as 10. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Maxey with it. Now defended by Sanders. It's Drummond, high post. George looking over the floor. Just 4 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Pass to Drummond. Here's Bona. And here's Maxey. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Knocks it loose. Now here's George. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Outside Green. Going inside. And oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And the basket by Gordon. 6 seconds left here in the second. Here's Sanders. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons ahead. Up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 4-point game. Now Thompson. In the corner, it's Harris. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. A second chance effort. The putback. Pass to Duran. Harris outside. From outside the arc. Harris missing again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Edgecombe. He's defended by Herter. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Edgecombe, no good. Pistons leading by 4. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And the dunk by Embiid.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Nice heads-up play there from PG. Knows the defense is focused on him and whips it out for the 3.
The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Cunningham drives in.
And once Cunningham gets a head start, watch out.
Outside for George. Back to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Wants to get it to Oubre and does. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. Duran pulls it in.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Guys, back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And that one's good, Maxey.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
It's Cunningham with the drive. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers trailing. And here's George for 3. Duran pulls it in. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. And here's Herter outside. And the 76ers with possession. In the corner, it's Oubre. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here are the 76ers now. Trailing by 2. For the tie. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Here's Maxey. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Maxey straight challenging the D. Rewarded with the whistle.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Thompson in the corner. And there's... Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Sanders, here we go. And Sanders throws it down.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Here's Bona. And he jams it with authority.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
In general, RJ, how would you describe Kelly Oubre's value to a franchise?
We know what Oubre provides a team. He's a versatile player who adds length. When he's aggressive on the offensive end, his slashing and movement can cause problems.
Now here's Herter. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Grimes. for the lead. Nailed from three-point land. Grimes has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Philadelphia. In the corner, it's Gordon. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here's Maxey outside. Rebound, Detroit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The drive by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Pass to Grimes. Ball's knocked loose. And they'll get another chance. Off target with his three. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They lead by one. In the corner. Herter with it. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the 76ers making a change here. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Pass to Grimes. No good on the triple. The Pistons leading. Now here's Jenkins. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
Sent away with authority. Stolen by LeVert. Here's Green. And it's Bona with the rebound. And that one's good. Drummond. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Back to Stewart. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Rebound Andre Drummond. Left side Maxey. Here's Drummond. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The 76ers leading by 3. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Jenkins. No good on the 3. George with the ball. Outside, Maxey. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with the kick.
Switch ass, nigga!
It's going to be on Kate Cunningham. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. It's hauled in by Harris. Pass break Detroit. Cunningham for three. Drills it from outside. Cunningham's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there'll be more in store.
Down low. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes. Really anything in that set.
Robinson, that's good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pass to Embiid. No stop.
Stop fucking flash pausing, nigga. Sorry, yeah.
Him there, jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Jalen Duren.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Cunningham for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And man, this kid, Edgecombe, is special. He just gets off the ground so fast to throw it down.
Cunningham's shot is off.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Embiid throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Bounce pass, Maxey. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Sanders. Here he goes. And yes, it's good. Sanders has got 4 points this quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Edgecombe. To the middle. Kicks it out to Maxey. Here's Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it. Pistons trailed by 6 to the inside. Here's Holland. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Smart pass. You'll have to love that all-around game of Tyrese Maxey.
And here's Sanders. Here's Green. And they get it back. Outside Robinson. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. And here they come. Left side Maxey. And Sanders pulls it down.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
With the drive. And finished off by Sanders.
The finish was nice, but the setup was... better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now. Here's Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He gets to the rim with ease.
Thompson outside. There's the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And he gets that one to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now George. Now Edgecombe. Maxey fires. And there's the three.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Both teams will make substitutions. Pistons trailed by 7. And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Cunningham. The three doesn't go.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
The shot misses. So it's Detroit now. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. The 76ers leading by 7.
2 minutes.
Now Maxey.
2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. Off the glass.
Turning on the Jets, Maxey found a lane and made them pay.
Here's Cunningham. Another chance here. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
And you can't teach effort. You can encourage it, but this is why you covet guys who are so self-motivated.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Fires the three. Duran pulls it down. Pistons trailed by 5. It's Cunningham with the drive. Harris. Maxey. Oh, the slam dunk.
Getting up and finishing, Maxey leaving no doubt.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And the 76ers with possession. And now we've got the intentional foul. Timeout. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edgecombe with it. Embiid the screen. For three. And down goes the three.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Outside Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. So Philadelphia wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks.
Boys that